this video, I'm going to be talking about all of the drama that you guys need to know. This collection contains all of my videos and even one unlisted video. Stay to the end to try and figure out which video is the unlisted one, and comment it down because I want to see if you guys noticed. Either way, I'm going to stop the app and let's just get right into it. One thing I would like to mention before we start this video, my other Gorilla Tag account got banned, and I'm currently appealing for it to get unbanned, so you're just going to have to believe this for a bit. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Gorilla Tag moderator situation. The situation with the moderator stick is Antoka. Recently, Antoka has gone into a bit of trauma because inside of the LGBTQ update, he was looking for homophobic people. He was like asking people if they supported the LGBTQ community, and he joins this public lobby with a kid who was a Christian, and Christians are prohibited to be a part of the LGBTQ community. So he set his Gorilla Tag username to something of the lines, "I like God," something like that. So then Antoka pulled out the moderator stick and banned the kid. The kid was completely in his right to not believe in the LGBTQ community. Obviously because he's Christian. It's not like he hates them or something. He just doesn't support their situation. So Antoka made him follow over to the wardrobe where he pulled out the stick. And then Antoka asks him why he's homophobic. The kid then explains his situation and Antoka just doesn't care. So then he walks over to the leaderboard and reports the kid. A lot of people got enraged because of this. My friend Eternal made a good video on it if you guys want to check that out. I'll put it on a postcard right at the top. Either way, that was only the first bit of the moderator situation, because recently there has been a huge outbreak of finger pinners, moderator sticks, admin badges all getting robbed of their accounts. I spoke to Fadu about this, who used to be a finger pinner during that period, and he told me that it was from his personal friend that he trusted and, you know, just got backstabbed. But it mostly comes from Utila DLLs, so make sure to never download untrusted DLLs. If you don't have PCVR, then that's not something you really have to worry about. However, since this happened to literal admins, that means there must have been a really important mod. Steals all their Steam logins and changes the password immediately, I'm guessing, because I've seen tons of TikTok, YouTube videos of people abusing the admin badge or moderator stick when they're not a moderator. I'm pretty sure that happened to TTT Pig or somebody like that about like 5-7 months ago, something like that. This YouTuber and moderator called Jolene visiting J-Man Curly, I think, at VidCon, and Jolene was really good friends with J-Man before this. So then Jolene said, "Why don't I let you play on my headset using the moderator stick, and you can make a video on it?" J-Man Curly said, "This is a great idea." They went on to make a video, and then Lemming got pissed. A huge outbreak started inside of Gorilla Tag, with YouTubers, moderators, everyone commenting on it, saying Jolene's in the right or maybe Lemming's in the right. A lot of people thought Jolene was perfectly fine. She wasn't ever told not to let anyone play on her account. I'm pretty sure. This led to a lot of people thinking it was injustice. I don't think J-Man Curly ever commentated on it, or neither Jolene. Well, I think Jolene did say something which was like along the lines of just let this drama rest. I'm only mentioning it because I'm just compiling a bunch of moderator facts when they've messed up and all of that stuff. You should high-key text your mom this to let her know that there have been audios of TTT Pig. Maybe it was fake, we don't know. I'm pretty sure it's fake. I'm hoping it's fake. I swear if it wasn't AI, I am gonna kill Gorilla. Supposedly TTT Pig saying the N-word. I really don't think this is real, but if you guys think this is real, comment down, because I'm still indecisive right now. It sounds real, but TTT Pig's a good guy. He would never do that. And another thing people say a lot is RJ the Shade. He's a Gorilla Tag moderator and nobody has a problem with that. However, on the other hand, he's also a finger pinner. This led to a lot of people thinking that finger pinner program was unfair. It is, by the way, because no one knew RJ the Shade. No one really considered RJ the Shade a content creator, but just considered him a moderator. I'm a huge fan of RJ the Shade, but I don't think he should have got finger pinner. TTT Pig, yes, he should have got it because a lot of people recognize him, but RJ the Shade is on the lesser hand. I see Jolene getting it, and Toka before the drama, but no one else, to be honest. However, that will be it for this video. Tell me what you think about this whole entire moderator situation. If you still feel safe knowing that moderators, finger pinners, admin badges still get hacked on the daily. I personally pay no mind to it. However, like I always say, it'd be great if you could like and subscribe. And YouTube Hikey thinks that you will like these 2 videos, so go check them out. Anyway guys, I will see you guys in the next one, and have a good day. Peace out. So before we start the video, I want to mention, I mean no hate to Elliot. His thumbnails are great, his videos are great, everything about him is great, except his personality. Now Elliot, if you are watching this on the slight chance, I do not hate you. Please don't send your fans to hate me. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about Elliot, he says the N-word, like a bit. I mean, there's a couple of songs of him like singing the N-word. I mean, I can play one of the songs right now where he says the N-word.
Shout out bro Cyrus, let me my G. I'm over
And then the guy he made the song with, he dropped him for some reason. I mean, it's a pretty good reason because if he was getting him to say the N-word, then he wasn't a good friend. So I'm glad he improved on that bit. However, the fact that he said it in the past is just like... Another thing I would like to mention, he's a fingerpin and an illustrator, and those types of people are not allowed to use cosmetic-X. He used it in one of his shorts, and I'll put that on screen now.
I got the rarest cosmetics in Gorilla Tag. Well, technically. The stick. The stick is a cosmetic exclusively owned by in-game moderators.
Same along with Rax, and I do not know how they still have the fingerpinner badge. I read the rules, they are not allowed to use such things. But again, there's a whole entire situation with one of Fardu's friends. I'm gonna pull up the community post right now. So there was this guy, I can't remember his name, who had Elliot as his biggest inspiration. And he once met him inside of a code. Great to meet your heroes, right? However, once he told him he has a certain disability, I think it maybe had something to do with, like, he can't control when he, like, produces gases. I think it was something like that, and Elliot said something along the lines of freaking fart knocker. Oh yeah, it was Elliot, by the way. Fardu wasn't mentioning him, but he did tell me in private. So that is me saying this, not Fardu. And then VidCon came around, and said kid meets Elliot inside of the real life. Before he met him in the virtual world, and now he's meeting him in the real world. So he walks up to him along with Fardu and says the words freaking fart knocker. Funny remark, cause like how they met before. And then Fardu mentioned him being very rude and still making a couple of jokes about it, which I'm talking about along the lines of the community post. And I mean, to be honest, that just sucks. There have also been many other encounters with Elliot, and all of them, I've heard he's been rude when he wasn't recording or streaming. Elliot is currently like the 5th or 4th most popular Gorilla Tag content creator, and he pulls in tons of views. I've also heard from my boss, Mace. He's changed, and Mace is one of his best friends. I will believe that because I don't think Mace would lie to me, and also because I always believe in second chances. However, I still don't like the fact that he still said it. Used cosmetic-X, named it as his friend's mod. He clearly just downloaded it from like a public place. Gorilla Tag strictly forbids that, and a lot of people have been kicked out of the content creation troupe because of that reason. As I've been told by my friend that's right there, Rax also has done that in the same code as Elliot. And another thing I'd like to mention is the extreme clickbaiting. Pull up one completely random video where he completely lies about the thumbnail and title. I wouldn't say a lot of other creators don't do it, but another thing, he made a parody channel of Be Prepared called Be Underwear. Be Underwear is a channel with Majora, Maxo, and Elliot, where they straight up just copy Be Prepared. Not really, but they make fun of them. Hopping on the ghost trend pretty much, but just making it hilarious. Purposely like making the video bad. The whole brightness thing and just reacting to horrible videos while burping, gulping, doing whatever sound during the video. And I mean, yeah, Be Prepared is kind of scummy. I don't like how niche it is, how the videos are copy and paste. But I don't like people who copy. I have no problem with Elliot, but that will be pretty much it for the whole entire video. No, don't touch me. No, don't think I don't see you. No, I see it now. However, it'd be kind of cool if you clicked on these 2 videos because I'm sure that you'll like them. I mean, YouTube told me you'd like them. Okay, get up! So during the time I've been gone, Gorilla Tag drama has skyrocketed again. So now I have to do my job on YouTube, which is to like talk about it. So first thing I need to talk about is the Fleshy GT drama, which I still find insanely stupid. Have you guys seen Fleshy GT's face by chance? He looks 9! He's literally 9, dude. He says he's like 15 or something. That is so fake. I got tons of hate last time because of that, and I still don't know why. Second thing I want to mention is Wooly and Eternal. And I can't believe I'm mentioning this because both of those people are my friends. So I covered Eternal in the last video. One thing I want to mention, he's completely innocent. Yes, he did do those things, but he deserves to be forgiven. That was like 2 years ago nearly, and Wooly just decided to leak it for some reason. And trust me, he's a completely changed person. Wooly, on the other hand, I mean, Jesus, I don't really want to get into it, but I guess I have to because of content. Wooly is a content creator and thumbnail maker I met almost a year ago, and our friendship has literally been like this. Up and down. Now, I don't really know what to say about it because, actually, no, I do get to have a say in it. Wooly is, like, very annoying. One time he completely copied my thumbnail and said it was inspiration, and we had a whole argument about it, and then someone ended up blackmailing me, which wasn't Wooly, but it was one of his glazes, I guess. I'm still friends with Wooly, pretty much, I guess, but I might need to change that pretty soon. Wooly, if you're watching this, please don't hate me, dude. Wooly has made like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 videos on Fardu. I don't know if that's the actual number, but it's something like that. Calling him like a crybaby or something just because he lost a finger pinner badge. I personally know Fardu, and he's a great guy. Psh, I play Fortnite with him every night. Yeah, no, but he's a great guy. You can trust him. I'm not talking about Wooly, I'm talking about Fardu. Made like 5 videos on him just saying, oh, he's a crybaby because he lost the finger pinner badge. It's just so cringe, dude. I can't imagine myself doing that. Yes, I know he's black, but he says the N-word like excessively, bro. And just got into random beef with this like 5-year-old kid and made like trilogy episodes on him. My response is just like, calm down, I guess. I mean, I can get him into a code right now to explain his side on the story. Oh yeah, and he also has like a huge ego. I don't know if he's able to join a code. If he was able to join a code, I'll just cut to that right now. Another drama with one of my thumbnail maker friends, Radiant and Burmy. I don't know exactly what happened, but I'm pretty sure Burmy just dissed Blender thumbnails. Bro, that's my entire job. You insult thumbnails, I insult you. So Burmy said like he's insensitive or immature or something like that. I think the only thing that Radiant did was just fucking steal maps from Gorilla Tag, which is a good thing because we can use it for our thumbnails. I'm pretty sure all Radiant did was just say something like, oh, no one can make thumbnails without me, which isn't that big of a deal, which I don't think was the situation. I think Burmy just needed views, then started joining Radiant's Discord servers and like dissing him, trying to find whatever he can to like make a video on him. Radiant's a really good guy, I'll tell you that, and Burmy just doesn't cut it, bro. I'm picking sides this time. Radiant is in the right, and this whole thing is just a big joke. But the next drama is Official Lemon and Fardu. Now, I know like inside details of this because I was on call with Fardu. Official Lemon just came at me saying like, oh, this guy's such a loser and stuff, telling me to unadd him, telling me that he's an absolute asshole. But I have a couple things to say about Official Lemon. Copies Cub thumbnails, clickbaits all the time, wasn't there for Fardu when he was about to end himself. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. And I can tell where Fardu was coming from. He might have been pretty upset because he thought he was his best friend. I'll just throw up a side-to-side comparison of Cub and Official Lemon's thumbnails. I mean, pretty similar, right? Literally the exact same. All Official Lemon does is just talk about fake leaks to get views, and he doesn't care about his fans. Pretty much. I think, don't come at me. I'm just trying to not get hated on, Loki. I just honestly don't like people copying, because just be original, I guess. Another drama was about Fuge VR. This guy who got the finger painter, literally the whole community was saying, who's this guy? I mean, I didn't know him before that. He has like 3,000 subscribers. I'm pretty sure no one knew who he was. And he somehow got the finger pinner. When I talked about this in my other video, there are so many people who deserve it but don't get it. Gorilla Tag, dude. Lemming, I'm telling you, fix your fucking game. I'm nearly done with all the drama. Oh yeah, one thing that really grinds my gears, the whole thing about Mace, Arlo, Be Prepared, tons of other channels. These copy and paste ghost videos. Come on, bro. Just be original. I fuck with Be Prepared because they were actually original. And I can't really speak about Mace and Arlo because I make all of their thumbnails, so I don't want to get fired. I just really don't like ghost content. I'm probably gonna get tons of hate from them. Oh my god. So, I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. That summarizes the whole entire Gorilla Tag drama while I was away for like a month. Expect more videos because I'm trying to come back on YouTube. I don't do YouTube for the money. I am doing it to expose people. So click on these 2 videos and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. You all, mwah. You get the G, don't nothing. You don't got it like this for who don't. Oh, wait. So we're back on Gorilla Tag with my old outfit. And in this video, I'm gonna be talking about how Gorilla Tag is so bad. I mean, not the game. I like the game, but its content, like shorts and everything, it's terrible. Like seriously, you gotta stop it. Because if you or one of your friends makes these types of content, you better watch out. I'm on your way. I'm talking about the shorts, the ones that say, "Would you rather me a Jane Mercury or get $1 million?" I literally hate it so much that if I see one of these kids, I'm gonna strangle. Everyone else hates it. Like I can ask someone right now. Do you like the shorts in Gorilla Tag where it's like, oh, if you don't do this and that, your parents will die? Do you like those?
What?
Can I ask you a question, Red?
Yeah, you can.
Alright. Do you like the shorts of Gorilla Tag where it's like, if you don't do this and that, your parents will die?
No. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
me neither, bro. Good one. Have a good day. So, except from that guy burning alive, I think we got an answer. People in Gorilla Tag do not like these shorts. Neither do I. Especially the ones where it's like, oh, if you don't do this, you don't love your parents, you don't love anybody in your family, they're all gonna die tonight. It's just horrible, isn't it? If you like these shorts, then you're definitely under the age of 10. I'm sensing you don't like your family. And if I read your palm, you have an iPad. Then there's other content farms. Live streamers, they're not as bad as the other things mentioned. However, they're terrible anyway. Live streamers ask for donations in order to change the code, which I get that, right? Because they need money to fund everything. However, what they do is they do short live streams. The live stream format is on the shape of shorts like this. I have tons of good friends who do this. However, it completely ruins your channel. Say you try to do any other content except that, it will just flop completely. It will go underground, literally. That's why I built my channel just off of videos and other 100 million. It shouldn't seem that hard. And I'm not saying that I hate Gorilla Tag, but it is pretty annoying, the finger painter program. There are so many creators who deserve this badge but don't get it. People that get impersonated all the time. And I can already list two, Viking VR and CJ. It is said that they will never receive this badge. And the reason is actually very stupid. CJ VR got banned 2-3 times, and Viking VR only used to upload short form content. And another YouTuber who also deserves the badge is Gorilla VR GT, the most impersonated Gorilla Tag content creator. Still is, to be honest. And Gorilla Tag won't do anything about it, because they only care of fame and money. Lemming is a greedy person, and in my opinion, prefers quantity over quality. Yes, he does good stuff to the game, but he doesn't do exactly good stuff to the community. The game has been out for around 2 years now, and the finger painter got released over a year ago. A few of the first people who got the finger painter badge that don't even upload anymore still own the badge. For example, Aussie VR. He has not uploaded in like 8 months, but somehow still has the badge. Why, you may ask? Overrun by the views and subscribers. He went into public lobbies with the finger painter badge, and nobody even said, oh my gosh, are you the real Aussie? They said, just the finger painter badge. But still, somehow, if Viking VR, Gorilla VR GT went into a public lobby without the finger painter badge, they'd just be called the impersonator. Please fix your game, Lemming. But I'm also pretty sure moderators can do something for us, and they need to start acting. I, however, don't deserve the finger painter badge, because I stopped uploading for like ages. So this was just a pretty quick rant video on the Gorilla Tag situation, and the next video will be pretty cool. Fix your game, Gorilla Tag! There are currently hundreds of thousands of Gorilla Tag YouTubers, many of which have done tons of things wrong. But in this video, I'm going to be listing 3 of them. And the first YouTuber we got is Flushy GT. So pretty much there's a shorts creator called Flushy GT. And many people have been calling him out recently for having low effort videos and being very underage. I would never pick a side in these topics, because I think everyone's in the right until proven wrong. But judging from his voice, you can tell he's seriously underage. And as much as I'd like to say he's underrated, he's about to hit 1 million subscribers. There is also tons of drama going on with Flushy GT, and I'm going to be talking about all of it. First off, yes, he is underage. And second off, his videos take no time to make. He has a fan art channel in his Discord server and takes art from that without even crediting anyone. Now I know it's called fan art, but you should be able to credit the person who actually made it, instead of just taking it and acting like you made it. I'm not speaking to my fans when I say this. I'm talking to Flushy GT if he's watching the video. You have tons of potential, but you have no content ideas. That's the same with everyone who goes on YouTube and only uploads shorts or short form live content. You will never get views after that. I'm talking about on videos and many other things. You're just stuck either doing shorts or live, and if you don't, you'll never go viral. My recent video did pretty well, so that means I'm on the road to become big using normal content. You, however, made lazy shorts and now you're stuck with it, and you have no one to blame but yourself. He also has been receiving backlash from this and deleted his big TikTok just because of it. If you can't face hate on YouTube, then you're not on the right side, and me for one, I'm ready to take that risk. And I get how he's only like 8 or something, but deleting a famous TikTok account over that is criminally stupid, and a lot of people saying that he deserves the finger painter badge. In my opinion, he does not. For one reason, he's underage, and for a second reason, his main videos get barely any views, and he got seriously famous over dumb shorts. But the next person we're going to be talking about is seriously known, and this might create some hate for me. So for this one, I'm going to be talking about a YouTuber named It's Vlad. Now, It's Vlad is the scum of the content creation in Gorilla Tag. He's a Ukrainian YouTuber, and has gained infamous popularity. He scams little kids, steals from other content creators, he gives people viruses, and still gets love and support. So I'm going to be talking about how we can fix this Gorilla Tag issue. We can't just let YouTubers like this trick kids and scam kids. It's Vlad keeps making the same videos over and over. about how to get free shiny rocks, mods on Quest Standalone which you can't get, and stealing different creators' thumbnails. He makes lives about countdowns that don't even exist, some even confirmed by a developer that won't come out. With his over-contrasted thumbnails and manipulating voice, we have to take down this YouTuber, cause even me a couple of years ago, I was still clicking on free Robux links. So imagine what the 8-year-olds of Gorilla Tag will do now. Hand over the parents' credit card, surrender private information, and give it all to It's Vlad. YouTube seriously has to do something about this guy. And together we can clean up Gorilla Tag YouTube as a whole. Now for the third and final creator, we've got Eternal. Uaeon/Eternal started YouTube a long time ago, and actually used to be really close friends with someone I know called Wooly. Uaeon/Eternal did content on fake leaks. On the outside seems like a perfectly normal guy, but on the inside he's a disgusting, vile person. He is openly racist to a black guy, aka Wooly. Eternal is white, by the way. Telling people to end it, and calling gay people the F-slur. Eternal, his new persona, currently creates variety content, but from the change of Uaeon to Eternal, the personality remained the same. Except now he's even saying stuff with hard R, sending CP if you know what that means, which is absolutely disgusting, and I don't even know how he decides to show his face anymore. Now in his description he has put a Christian verse to forgive people, but I don't think what he did was very Christian. And I don't even know if I can forgive him myself. As a person who used to know Eternal, or think I knew Eternal, I'm extremely disgusted. And my friend Willie is actually making an exposed video entirely on him. Never, ever listen to Eternal or Uaeon. And that will be the end of this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.